Let's push some buttons here. Oh, there we go. Every whatever day this is, you got to do it twice. Blue Archive. Oh goodness. Look at this, a mental illness. I swear, it's a virus. It's a cancer. It's a problem. It's a game for girls, and yet played by a lot of just weird men. I don't know. Action anime RPG adventure, 3rd of July from Nexon Korea. Oh, it's free. I'm telling you. This game contains some suggestive images and dialogues. Wait a minute, aren't these just little girls? Why are there suggestive images and dialogues about little girls? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the Asians objectify women. They're like 30 years behind the West. And for some reason, it's celebrated in certain circles on the internet. Not by me. No, thank you. Great powers. So we go from little girls fetishized, infantilized, to, what is this? I thought it was a tactics warfare game from 1980. But, holy smokes. Hex-based. Prussia has good technological background, does it? There are 35 screenshots of this. Wow, somebody went all out and did a full-on, let's combine all the tactics games, grand strategies, and put the worst possible art on top of it. An aesthetic that hasn't been seen for 25 years, now unearthed here on Steam. Great powers, a 4X. Again, I always forget what it is. I remember the exterminate very well. Expand, explore, exterminate, and something. A 4X, and they're not even X, those are E's. It should really be 4E. Anyways. A 4X global turn-based strategy game with a well-developed economic and military model. That's your copy. Okay. Did you just ask ChatGPT to make a video game that looked like it was made in the late 80s, early 90s? And combine city builders and Civ with Total War? From Flame Dragons. Say it 3 times in the mirror and they appear. $13.64 is the current asking price with a 30% discount. Control one of the great powers. There's a full-fledged economy. Develop diplomacy. Declare war. Make alliances. Trade. Produce expensive industrial goods. Control an army. Explore the new world. World map based on real historical provinces of the old world of 48 states. 101 technologies. Sophisticated AI. I don't know, that artwork isn't really giving me hope, but maybe the whole budget was blown on building an AI. Development of infrastructure, labor force, sizes of your armies and navies, merchant fleets, technological level, successful diplomacy. The game is inspired by the Imperialism 1 to 2 series of games. If you've already played them, you'll be able to get used to it quite easily. The series is distinguished by its deep development of all those things we were talking about, as considered one of the best 4X strategies in history. Come on, there's been better. Since when was Imperialism? Wasn't that the 80s? Take a little more cocaine and produce a slightly better game. Come back and talk to me. Soulkin. Another hex-based strategy that looks like it was built for mobile platforms. And are you a magical white-haired girl? Okay, well, it's not. There's your roguelite map. Okay, we're just devoid. We're completely creatively bankrupt. That's it. I just want to put these characters out there for the 1%. Well, it's like more like 0.01% of the audience that cares. Immerse yourself in Soulkin, a tactical monster collecting roguelite. Immerse yourself. Again, red flags all over the place. Play as Nadia. I don't think I will. A heroine summoned to save the world of Ankiril. Collect unique Soulkin. Engage in strategic turn-based battles on a hex grid. Defeat powerful foes to unlock new content. And stop corruption on Ankiril. You're calling it content? Okay, we're truly brain-rotted. That's it. We've spent way too much time trying to make YouTube videos and Twitch live streams. TikTok reels. We're done as a society. 4th of April was the release date from Tambu Games. There is a demo. They want $9.74 for it right now, because on a long enough timeline, the value of all games like this drops to free. Tactical and strategical combat join forces with Soulkins. Challenging and rewarding progression. I doubt that. Dynamic runs. You can play it forever. Wish list now. I don't think I will. I'm just not interested in being whatever this person is. My Pet Flesh Monster. I think I have one of those under the bed for times when the wife's out of town. Your pet has something for you. That's quite the clash, hey? The 3D pixelized graphics with the hand-drawn user interface. Okay, this is just outsider art. All right, I get it. The cosmic horrors are at your doorstep. Will you adopt an adorable little creature for yourself? Pick the cutest monster out of 4 horrifying creatures. Take care of your pet flesh monster. Feed them, take them to competitions, and teach them new tricks. Watch out, don't neglect your cosmic pet. Compare the copy from this game to the previous, and which one is more engaging? I mean, just which one has a little more creativity in it, you know? It's funny to get those juxtapositions where someone built a game on a spreadsheet and someone sat down and actually put some of themselves into it. 1st of July was the release date from Team Yeah! Self-published, it's free. Why? Train and teach your pet flesh monster in MPFM. You can pick a new cosmic horde to join the family, dress the fiend up in appropriate attire, feed the creature, take care of living space, groom and wash your little abomination, teach the monstrosity new tricks. Now, always get suspicious. The emoji, the use of emoji, is just as suspicious as the use of the M dash for LLM output. ChatGPT loves to throw them emojis and M dashes into things. Listen, kids, if you're trying to let's try that again. If you're trying to cheat your college professor, make sure to take the M dashes and the emojis out of your written assignment submissions. Play My Pet Flesh Monster now for free. Wait, upon copyright infringement, your soul may be tainted. Okay. Sure. I'll give it a try. 2048 Dungeons. Oh, okay. So they just took the 20. Now, is this actually the people who made 2048? Or did they feel like they could just take the name, add 3D to it, and try to profit off it? 2048 was a massive mobile hit, and it's just a game about adding, right? I only played it a bit, but they've put this whole RPG on top of it. There's no way that this is from the same developers, right? A game that mixes 2048 puzzle mechanics with a roguelite style of play, because 2048 is not a genre. It's probably an intellectually protected copyright, right? Roguelite style, but we don't respect that anymore, do we? Not in this society, no, we don't care. To steal everything, reuse it, claim it as your own. That's kind of how it is. It's still really the wild, wild west out here in indie land until your game blows up big enough, people notice, and then they're like, sorry, you weren't allowed to do that. Create deadly battles where staying calm and thinking strategically are essential for victory. Make improvements, train your character, recruit allies, and trust your luck in the terrible dungeon of Blockshire. Came out on the 4th of June from Retroverse Studios and Incorporated Digital. Oh, it's usually the other way around, isn't it? There is a demo. They want $6.49 for it. Choose your hero. Attack. Use your 2048 knowledge. Beware of traps. Improve the town. There's a skill tree. Wow. 3 game modes. A procedural dungeon. No attempt is the same as the previous one. Progressive difficulty. Rebuild Blockshire. Variety of enemies. Seed. Variety of traps and more. Well, that reminds me. Backpack Hero at this very moment, unless you're listening to this video 10 years after I recorded it, is free on Epic Games. And it's excellent. It's really good. Backpack Hero. Go get it, play it for 5 minutes, see if you like it. What have you got to lose? It's not this. It's way better than this. Good luck. Skull X Ibohophobia. What the hell's ibohophobia? Next one will go through your skull. Okay. A slightly higher quality artwork than your average overlay seller on Twitch. It's okay. It's actually like, see, this is what you need to aspire to. This is where you get to after you've drawn about 5,000 pictures. And then you draw 5,000 more, and you actually have, definition in your artwork. Still a little flat, but you're getting there. You're working at it. You're trying it. You were hired to extract a bioengineer. Now your team is cut off, your comms are dead, and you're surrounded by something wearing human skin. Hold the line, make the calls, and survive the night in this choice-driven visual novel and with turn-based combat. Came out on the 30th of June from Skull X and DSTRCT, District. We hate vowels. Creatives, Skull-X, okay. They want $12.99 for it. So what is ibophobia? Are you going to explain that to me? Wait a minute. There are 6 chapters. Chapter 1. Is this just chapter 1? Over 20,000 words. That's a novella. You could have just written a novella. Choices made here affect all future chapters. Okay, so hold on. This is only the first chapter? Do you actually make that clear anywhere in the copy? I'm a little confused. Each chapter follows new protagonist. Stories are separate. The choices you make in one chapter will twist the next in ways you won't see coming. You might not see the next few chapters coming if this doesn't sell more than 100 copies. I don't know. I wouldn't trust this. Nothing like being left on a massive cliffhanger that never gets resolved. 101 hauntingly detailed scenes, hand-drawn in comic book art style. Okay. Animated characters, intense cutscenes, directed and designed by the original artist behind the Skull X setting. Oh, this is a setting? Is it like SCP sort of thing? Oh, okay. Here's the actual, it's the darkest dungeon sort of thing. Haunting soundtrack, no playthrough. We just stop there. Is the same immersive voice acting. Not only you have 2 red flags in one. Bruh, turn the voice acting off. Fuck the voice actors. Intricate puzzles. Find others, share what you've seen, compare what you remember, and join their community. I don't get it. I feel like this is a bit of a scam here. If this is just one chapter of a supposed 6, and then more to come if we earn the money. I'm good. Marcus's miasma. There's another bit of outsider art. Someone put the barrel filter on the camera to stretch everything out. Make it look like, oh God. Is this Marcus? The boy who wished he was a girl with purple hair. What the hell? No, that's me. No, that's what a lot of people kind of wish. Marcus's miasma. Explore a fog-choked, twisted version of a UCSC. Oh, was that just during the recent immigration riots? In this 2D puzzle horror game, where cryptic clues and buried memories reveal the disturbing truth behind one man's obsession. Where's the man in this? I didn't see any man. Came out on the 9th of June from Pro Gamer. Self-published. It's free. So they tried to do a Silent Hill in 2D with just like the lowest quality art they could come up with. Yeah, inspired by Silent Hill and Mad Father. Did Mad Father ever get finished? This game focuses on slow building dread, psychological unease, well, psychological something, that's for sure. An eerie sound design, not some cheap jump scares. Not those Five Nights at Freddy's games that sell 1 million copies. Screw all that. We want to give you dread. Narrative given gameplay takes about 2 hours to play. It's not about cheap scares. It's about slowly realizing something's really wrong. No, I realized it the second I opened the first screenshot that something was really wrong here. On a side note, all characters, locations, events are entirely fictional. Any resemblance to real people living or dead is purely coincidental, but the Marcus IRL is pretty rad. Cool emoji. Grab your flashlight. Nah, I'm good. Ultimate Hero. Okay, it's a Chinese developed game. Chinese indies are kind of insane. Like, just compare the flat. I mean, I get it. Again, it's the roguelike map, make your choices, but they actually put some effort into the artwork, no matter how it was generated, right? You feel that there's some effort being put in, that they're trying hard. It's just a little bit more desperate. Ultimate Hero is a roguelite deck builder with a twist of dice. Master and merge unique skills, counter enemies, and unleash devastating ultimates where they hurt the most. Challenge the finest martial artists in the realm and defy the odds to claim the title of the Ultimate Hero. Came out on the 16th of April from Fish Wharf and Indie Arc. They want $11.69 for it. I kind of expected this to be free for some reason. Chaos grips the land. Master numerous characters. Merge and upgrade skills. So can we get an idea of the... You have heroes and then a board of some kind where there's synergies based on the things you play onto the board? Huh. 101 skills, each upgrade. So it seems like 100 skills is what you need for games like this. Like I'm slowly collecting data on modern game design through the copy. Like how much is necessary to release a minimum viable product in the roguelite genre? 100 items? 200 relics? Right? Recruit minions to execute fair sneak attacks on your enemies while history is written by the victor. The thing about these games, too, is that most of them are fundamentally broken. Like, there's a certain level of design, and then the rest is emergent, where it's like, okay, we're going to create all these things that have synergistic relationships, and then let the player come up with the most broken build. And that's the fun of the game. And I get the loop. I understand it completely. It's just not for me. Upwards Rain, the Post Office of Farewells. Oh, goodness, what is this? Somebody's story. It's the little infantilized girls again. Here we go. Someone just obsessed, fetishizing innocent young women. Upwards Rain, the Post Office of Farewells, deciding to break protocol to lend a helping wing. Rain, the flighty little courier, takes a skittish girl by the name of Mila on an adventure through the inner workings of a mysterious post office. Together they search for a letter containing the last words of someone who seemingly never existed. Came out on the 1st of July from Studio Elan. Self-published. $7.86 is the price. Don't you realize that the people who play these games will pay $60 for them? Come on now, figure it out. I don't understand. It's 1 part visual novel, 1 part puzzle adventure. Oh, yeah, when I see this too, when I see this in the copy, how the focus is on the characters and the voice actors, I don't know what, it just, I feel like something is wrong. This gives me more dread, existential dread than that university game. Okay, no. Hiragana Hero. Don't tell me you were going to sign up for Japanese class. I love the kids who take Japanese in university thinking they're going to learn Japanese in a semester or 2. And then they get all proud about it. They put hiragana, katakana, kanji in their social media bios, and then that's it. Friend, I lived in Japan for 10 years. Okay, I can see exactly what's wrong with this game right here. Bro, pink-haired, cat-eared, huge tits. It's a problem. It's a mental illness. Get help. But anyways, I spent 10 years in Japan, and I know how to ask where the bathroom is and for another beer. It's a hard-ass language. Learn to read Japanese in this addictive and educational dungeon crawler. 14th of May from Keen Reflex. They want $11.04 for it. Learn to read, recognize, and use hiragana. 35 floors of an ever-changing labyrinth, addictive RPG dungeon crawler. I doubt it. It's addictive like fentanyl. After deciding to learn Japanese, you're introduced to Keen Reflex, an online streamer. It's brain rot. It's just so... I can't. I'm not of this generation. Just doesn't do anything for me. It makes me question everything. Bite Collector. Seizure Simulator. All right. The barrel filter. The scan lines. Let's make the game look as ass as possible. I mean, you might as well. You're hiding pretty lo-fi, basically programmer artwork here. This might actually be a badass game. But the fact that it's so impressionist, I don't know. Byte Collector is a short, it's an incremental game anyways, where you draw loops to collect bytes. Spend them on a skill tree with 41 upgrades to unlock new mechanics. Came out on the 2nd of July from The Tail Leaf. 1 word. Self-published. $2.59. There it is in action. Yeah, Seizure Simulator. That's it. 2 little screens. Okay, well if that's your thing. Maybe this is as much of a fetish as a pink-haired cat girl with huge tits is. I don't know. Maybe all games are fetishes. Herogue. Herogue. You wake up and darkness surrounds you. Yeah, that's usual. That is typical. Who are these people? There you go. You got your pink-haired magical witch girl. A guy with no head. Uh-huh. The huge-titted shopkeeper. Check, check. Oh, you got your roguelite map. Check. You got your pick 1 of 3 every minute. Check. Just throw it all in. This is, I guess a lot of game developers will look at the games that are kind of popular, and they'll think, okay, my game needs this, and then they'll just sit down and mash it together like that. It's just like making mashed potatoes, when really what you should be doing is julienne de fries. Anyways. Why, hello there, Hero. Hero is a game that combines turn-based battle mechanics with roguelite elements. Lead your team into battle using upgrades to create custom skill styles. Test out tons of characters. Oh, okay. 24th of March was the release date from somebody. Can we get a translation on this? Croton Fat Studio. Okay. There's a demo if you care. It's currently 70% off, and it only came out like a few months ago. Goodness gracious. Cutting your own throat slowly. What does that say? I've always wondered about this, because for the last, I would say, 10 years, I have paid full price for maybe 2 video games, and then I've just patiently waited, like a good market investor, to buy low. Every game on a long enough timeline, even those made by, the only exceptions are Factorio and Factorio. Every other game just races towards the bottom. Some at really fast rates like this. Others, it takes time, 3 years, whatever. I can wait, because most games launch in an incomplete state anyways. And then they sell the Grandmaster Edition 3 years down the road for a fraction of the price that the idiots who paid full price for it did. And then what does that say to the idiots who paid full price? The people who threw away their income, their hard-earned dollars, when 3 months later, if you just had a little bit of patience. And the thing too is, I would be willing to lay down real money that the vast majority of people who claim to be gamers and game collectors in 2025 will buy games new and probably not play them for 3 months. Just throw them on the pile and be like, I'll get to that when I get to it. And then by the time they get to it, it was 70% off. I don't know. Anyways, one-of-a-kind mechanics, I doubt it. Nothing about this game screams one of a kind to me. This screams 1 of 100,000. Build a team. You can build a poison-focused strategy. It is poison, all right. I'm swallowing it. 1 game at a time here. Go for a power build, or perhaps a thorn strategy. Tons of statuses and buffs, tag team mechanics, not to mention all the other combinations of formations waiting to be discovered. No, they will remain undiscovered. But we have discovered 18,107 games on Steam. That is insane. Have yourself a fantastic day.